My dear fathers, brothers, sisters, nuns, lay Dominican, and all the bishops in Pakistan and faithful people of God, a festive greetings from Ibn Maryam Vice Province of Dominican Order in Pakistan. I hope all of you are keeping well and secure in your houses, communities, parishes, and homes. Though physically we are quarantined and not in contact with each other due to COVID-19 epidemic, but still our love and witness of gospel values continues to spread like the fragrance of Christ in the midst of all those who are living in this world. St. Paul says, we are the aroma of Christ. St. Paul says, we are the aroma of Christ to God among those who are being saved and among those who are perishing. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 15. With immense joy of the feast of St. Catherine of Siena, celebrated on 29th of April by the Universal Church as a memorial and by the Dominican Order as solemnity, I wish each one of you a very happy feast. My dear sisters and brothers, Catherine, born in Siena, Italy in 1347, saw the first vision at the age of 6. It was an experience which changed and shaped the whole life or future. It was an experience which shaped the whole future life of her. She joined the Dominican Third Order and became the spiritual daughter of Saint Dominic. She is often admired as strong and courageous woman, blessed with extraordinary gifts of God. She is outstanding for her holiness, spirit of prayer, penance, mystical visions, church reforms, works of charity, and spiritual writings. She lived only 33 years like Jesus Christ, but deeply influenced the church and state and left behind her a great legacy to be followed. In 1970, Pope Paul VI declared her Doctor of the Church. This is a title given by the Catholic Church to the saints recognized as having made a significant contribution to theology and doctrine through their research, study, and writings. St. Catherine says, nothing great is ever achieved without much enduring, and she endured that. My dear brothers and sisters, this year we celebrate her golden jubilee as Doctor of the Church. We are thankful to God for her life, for her vocation, for her visions, and for her works. She is really an example for all the faithful people of God. and I would say that she is pride of the Dominican family. On this grace-filled occasion, our Master of the Order, Reverend Father Gerard Francisco Timoner, 3rd OP, invites the whole Dominican family and all other faithful people of God to recite the Holy Rosary. He says, I exhort the whole Dominican family, friars, nuns, sisters, laity, secular institutes, priestly fraternities, and youth throughout the world to pray the Rosary together according to the plan prepared by Father Lawrence Leo OP, Promoter Journal of the Rosary. This will be our solidarity and oneness with the saintly order as well as with the suffering humanity. On Wednesday, the 29th of April 2020, let us gather in our communities, in our homes, and in our workplaces to pray the 5 glorious mysteries of the Holy Rosary at 9 p.m. in the evening. According to our local times, if possible, share it live online so that many more people can see, can join us, and can get the blessings of God. Across the world, on the feast of St. Catherine of Siena, all Dominicans and their friends shall thus unite in praying the Rosary against the pandemic plague of coronavirus. I urge you to celebrate this historic event in prayer and celebration by sending greetings to each other through media and praying for all those who are suffering due to coronavirus. Let us remember our government officials, our church leaders who are taking all the safety measures to save the precious lives of the people. And we remember and pray for all the charitable organizations and all the individuals who are working for the people by providing them eatable items and other things. On this special day, I will celebrate the Holy Mass for all the Dominican family, for all the Dominican family members in Pakistan and throughout the world, and will seek the intercession of St. Catherine of Siena, a great saintly figure and doctor of the church, who served the church and nursed all kinds of people who suffered by the plague in Italy during the 14th century. My dear brothers and sisters, if today St. Catherine would have been among us, she would have said, "Be who God meant you to be, and you will set the world on fire." She would be the first to remind us that no matter what happens, we are always in the hands of God. If we put our trust in God, we will never be disappointed. Let us take precautions but always showing our solidarity and oneness with the people of God, relying on God's love, mercy, and compassion. On behalf of the whole Dominican family in Pakistan, I wish all of you a very happy feast of the Golden Jubilee of St. Catherine of Siena, declared as Doctor of the Church. And I pray for all of you, those who are watching me, let us continue our prayers that God may take away this coronavirus from the world, and risen Christ may bring peace, newness everywhere. I wish you a happy feast of St. Catherine of Siena. St. Catherine, pray for us.